All right, man. Let's talk about the Pistons. There's a rumor out there that the Pistons top targets are Jerami Grant and Cam Johnson, or two of their top targets are Jerami Grant and Cam Johnson in free agency. I'm good on Grant. I've been telling y'all that this dude don't you can't win with him and his team. So you bring Grant in, he want to be the top one or two scorer. I mean, I don't think he could be your third option on a championship caliber team. And then he got here, and then he didn't want to play defense no more. You know what I'm saying? He just forgot about playing defense, competing with the young guys. They got to stop throwing guys out. They don't really have a they don't really have a they don't really have um they don't really have a they don't really have an idea. I heard that, Monty said that they had a plan with a plan going forward when they spoke to him. All he wanted was he just took the money. Let's call it what it is. Let's call it a spade a spade. He just wanted the money. But I think he gonna come here and do the job as a professional. I think he gonna remain a professional and all that good stuff, right? He just wanted the paper. Like Biggie said, I just want the paper. You know, and I really just looking at kind of they plan and trying to make Bagley work, trying to make Wiseman work, trying to make Hayes work, trying to make Grant work. And that might have been the plan the whole time, was to trade Grant for him to come back. But they don't have an understanding of what they need from a franchise. And that's why they not gonna win. You don't need any more money. You don't need any more scores that's gonna come into the starting lineup, bro. Any more people that's gonna put the ball on the ground and try to take shots away from Kay Cunningham and Killian Hayes. You just don't need it. You don't need that. You don't need that work. You don't need it, bro. You don't need no more competition for top scores. Will be Bojanovic, Hayes, and Grant. I mean, to Bojanovic, Ivy, and Kay. You don't need no more competition, bro. You need dudes who gonna defend, who gonna willingly defend. You need guys who gonna be able to stretch the floor, and anything other than that, they give you rebounding steals. Well, not steals, rebounding, and if they can score every now and again, that's what you need. You don't need no more dudes that you gonna be competing with shots for. I keep telling y'all that, bro. Basketball is not complicated. They make it complicated, and they make sports complicated in Detroit. And the first person who ain't really trying to complicate, between the Pistons and the Lions, who really ain't trying to complicate it and got a plan and executing it, is Brad Holmes. At least it looked like that on paper. It looked like that on paper. But Jerami Grant, all he gonna do is take shots from the rest of them dudes, bro. And then he not gonna come play no defense. Now, if you telling me he gonna be the 3-and-D Jerami Grant, cool, and play his role. But that's why he didn't want to be in Denver no more. He didn't want to play a role, and rightfully so. I mean, his ability to show the score and do some things, it's gonna get him a lot of money, but it shouldn't be from here. Him, Kyle Kuzma, I'm good on them. Kyle Kuzma don't. I'm gonna talk about him another time. He don't rebound. He don't shoot the ball well enough. He don't play no defense. You hear people say, well, when I go to barbershop, they don't defend in the league no more. They don't defend no more. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. If we gonna break through and beat the powers that be, they gotta defend. Simple as that. They gotta defend. You know, So I don't understand why they. So I understand that Troy Weaver homeboy and all that, but you're not about to pay him to 3-and-D $100+ million. You just not. And I'm just being real with y'all. Like ODB say, rest in peace. Just keeping it real, son. No, he can't save him. I mean, he can't make that work. Just being real with y'all. You're not about to pay somebody just a 3-and-D and for Jerami Grant that amount of money. Now, if he 3-and-D and then he step up and score where you need him to score, then you think about it. But I think it's other great possibilities, bro. I'd rather play I'd rather play Karis LeVert just to come off the bench and give me something because God know that this dude he ain't no God know that he ain't no full-time player. But I've been to played him before that. At least he gonna defend and he gonna give me a spark off the bench if you choose to keep Poyanovich. That's a nice 1-2 punch. Just being real. Just being real. You got a number of other guys that you can go with and it'll be a natural fit. And it's no knock on Jerami Grant, dude, but wow, you only live once, and he want to go out there and be a second or third option, or his first or second option scorer, and he ain't that. Not only if you gonna win some games, Kevin Love put up a bunch of hollow stats on bad teams. Then he got to some good teams, and then what happened? They ain't do shit. It was so funny, man. I get white people always mess me up. You send the N-word. Hey, I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass black man for those who are concerned. I can say it, y'all can't. Y'all can say it, quietly if that's what y'all choose to do. I ain't knocking you. But don't say it around me. Cause you will get checked and I will butt knock your ass out. Or attempt to. I don't play them games. But yeah, and let's talk about Cam Johnson real quick. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. I just don't like kind of, the injury thing right then and there. But then again, that's why you draft Cam Whitmore. And if Cam Whitmore able to step up, then Cam Johnson can steal some points at the he can steal some time at the 4. He played some 4 in Cleveland too. I mean, and out there in Phoenix too. So this is a perfect fit. Somebody that's a knockdown shooter. Yeah, somebody that's a knockdown shooter. Um, you know, yeah, someone, knockdown shooter, great defender out there. I think at this point, I think he need to get on the strength and conditioning program. Yeah, I think he should get on the strength and conditioning program. And I think that's, it just put a little bit more weight on his body. I know a lot of them guys that's great shooters or like to shoot the basketball, which is everybody. They don't like to lift weights because it's gonna mess up their shot. But then again, there's a way to do that. There's a way to, there's a way to maintain your shooting form while lifting. So quarterbacks do it, you can do it. But yeah, man, he's a great fit. He's a perfect fit for what they need. I think he's my favorite free agent coming out this year, bar none. For the Pistons, it's a great fit. It's not the biggest or the sexiest name, but we need things that's going to support the core. If that's Duran or Wiseman, whoever they choose to go with, which I feel like it should be Duran, and I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong, but Cade and Jay Ivey, that's who you're trying to support. I don't give a fuck about the rest of none of them. That's how you trying to support. And you could take Cam Johnson and you can draft Cam Whitmore if he there, which I think is the perfect fit for them. Even more so than a Victor Walla Banana. Not saying he better. I just say as far as schematic fit and what you would have to adjust. That's just my opinion. Just from a schematic fit. But I'm taking Victor Walla Banana. But if you obviously we don't have that opportunity, but hey, nonetheless. But I think Cam Johnson's a great fit. Cam Whitmore's a great fit, 230. And I think you could play both of them together in certain lineups. So I think, on the other side of the spectrum, Cam Johnson, perfect fit. On Jerami Grant, I'm good. Not about to overpay for that. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And that subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, the whole nine. Which is Spotify and Anchor. I'm sorry. Peace. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist.